Blender, water, paper. Let's see how long it takes to make. Paper pulp made. Ta-da! Garbage, refuse, waste. I'm not just talking trash, I'm talking about the fate of all paper suffers from each day. So today I'm going to show you how to transform paper into a pulp and how to make a sculpture. Because in the US, each year, over 500 pounds of paper is wasted by each individual. So to get started, first thing you'll need are tools, such as a drill. It can be cordless or electric. I highly recommend an electric drill. It costs half the price. Cordless, $70. Electric drill, only $35. An electric drill has so much more power. Go electric. The second thing you'll need is a paint mixer. It can be a 5-gallon or 1-gallon paint mixer. I prefer to use a 1-gallon one that costs only $10. And if you do buy a 5-gallon one, make sure it fits in your drill just fine. Then you'll need a bucket. A 5-gallon bucket works great, and also 2-gallon buckets work. You can get them for only $5, or contact me because I do construction on weekends sometimes, and I can get you a 5-gallon bucket for free. And the final tool you'll need is a pillowcase. This is one I use at home. This is to pour the wet paper pulp in to squeeze out, and that way the pulp won't be soaking wet like soup. It'll be more like a yogurt type oatmeal consistency. Now for paper. Many types of paper work. You could use envelopes, junk mail, newspaper, worksheets. Sometimes if you use cardboard boxes or pages from a book, that gloss, waxy paper will not break down, or if it does, it doesn't bond together well. So avoid pizza boxes, cardboard boxes, and certain types of pages of a book, because that can be problematic, though they can work. And as for newspapers, different types work better. The Wall Street Journal is the most brutal paper to break down. We could have World War III, only 3 things would exist. A cockroach eating a Twinkie, reading the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal, I must let it soak for up to a week for it to break down before I could mix it into a wet pulp. So the key is, you take about 3 to 5 papers in a bucket, mix a little bleach, 1/4 to 1/8 of a cup, just let it soak. The bleach keeps it from smelling because it gets really funky. New York Times is a good paper. It takes about 2 days to break down, to make it easy to break down. You can immediately put it in a bucket and start stirring with the mixer, but it takes a really long time. Local papers like the City Paper of Philadelphia, easy. I'll put it in a bucket, 15 minutes later, I'll mix it, and it goes like butter. Now, as you can see, I just submerge the paper in warm water. I don't spend all day tearing the paper, that's too time consuming. After it soaks generally overnight, I will tear it in half. Then I will take, preferably an electric drill, and mix it. If I were using my electric drill, it would be done in 20 seconds. With this cordless drill, it's going to take at least 3 or 4 minutes or longer. Now I will take the 5-gallon bucket of paper pulp. The nice thing about squeezing out the excess water, if I were to put the paper pulp into a form, it will dry really quick because most of the water has been removed. Now here is how the paper pulp works. let's see how long it takes me to make a sphere. Once again, I'm using non-gloss paper. The paper is bonding together. If it were gloss or waxy, it would not stick together as well. And to make this form durable, like this completely dry piece, I will let it dry overnight, and tomorrow I will compress it one more time. That will make it durable. I like to use gloves because the ink will get all in your hands and under your fingernails. All right, so let's just say if you happen to be a little kid and you can fill the paper pulp into a yogurt container. Now once all the yogurt containers are filled and you fill plastic bowls and such, imagine if you take these out, then you stack the shapes together, you have a classical looking sculpture made entirely out of paper pulp. Thank you very much. My favorite is it's free. So anyone, anywhere in the country can do it because it only costs a $35 drill, $10 mixer, and a $5 bucket. For those 10 years, that's just over a penny a day. So it's nice and affordable. And also, teachers, like myself, can integrate it into the lesson plans. For example, if second grade and third grade state standards are to teach kids to make three-dimensional forms and also using a ruler to nearest half inch. So you're teaching kids length, width, and depth. That is X, Y, Z geometry.